Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone is about to bounce back up. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone is about to bounce back up. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone is about to bounce back up. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone is about to bounce back up. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna take a snapshot. That one's a no-brainer. Anyone is about to bounce back up.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hey guys, welcome. Sorry about that intro. I had Telegram. That was a message I was listening to, and it kept repeating for some weird reason. So couldn't get to shut up and realized that it was coming through on the stream as well. Anyways, tonight we are talking about Alcazar. Full disclosure, and I do like to be completely transparent anytime I bring a new token onto the platform. I am not paid by the devs for promoting this token. Not at this time in any context. I do have a vested interest as I am one of the top holders for Alcazar. But I bring it to everybody because I believe it's a really good token. And I want everyone to see what they are doing and what they're bringing to the DeFi space. So we're going to walk through the website. The little intro video I put together kind of shows you guys the tokenomics, explains exactly what's happening with the token, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth tonight. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Shadow Queen is moderating, and I will answer any questions that I can, excuse me, as we get to the end of the stream. So with that, let's get rolling. So first and foremost, alcazartoken.io is our official website. We are an ERC20 token, so we're only on the Ethereum chain. The mission statement: Alcazar is building the bridge of luck between the real world and the crypto world on the ERC20 chain. We are developing a next generation D-app with the purpose of making it possible for Alcazar to raffle away many high quality luxurious items in between our holders. The raffles will not only consist of real world items such as high-end luxury watches, vehicles, which we'll touch on some of that tonight. I already see some comments in the stream. Tickets to different events, including sporting events, but also different tokens in high-quality amounts, which makes it possible for everyone to become a whale in their dream token. So it's a pretty cool concept. It's a pretty cool idea. It really is something that DeFi doesn't have. I have never seen a token that does luxurious item raffles. As some are talking about, there is, well, I'll just tell you, there's a Porsche. There's a Porsche, there's some Teslas, there is some Rolexes, there are going to be some bundles. I think 100,000 Bitcoin was mentioned. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Now, the D-app is in development at this time. I don't need anyone with any false ideas that this is happening tomorrow. The D-app is about 8 weeks out in development. It is already locked in. Development is already well underway. Our dev, James, is a very transparent dev in the Telegram community. You'll find all that information linked down below at the end of the video. I think I failed to put the Telegram link in. I will after the stream ends if you guys don't have it already. But yeah, he basically is building a D-app that is a raffle system. And you buy these raffle tickets, and then the it's almost like the Powerball in a way, right? It's going to draw a winner for every set of pulls. Basically, you're going to draw a winner. The more tickets you have, the better odds you have of winning. And you could win on the tail end. You could win a Porsche, for instance. That's the big luxury vehicle that I know is going to be up for grabs this first go around. There's a couple Teslas. There is a Rolex that I know of. There's large sums of cryptocurrency on the table, and all you got to do is buy some raffle tickets for a chance to win. It's equal and fair across the board. A couple ways how the dev is going to handle this, because the dev is in the United Kingdom. The company is certified, and you can find it in the UK. You can search for the papers for Alcazar, and you will find it listed. It is an LLC in the United Kingdom, so everything is certified. It's an actual business. The way he's going to do it, so for instance, if you live in the States, if you won the Rolex, he would just ship you the Rolex. If you win one of the luxury vehicles, he's doing some really cool stuff with that, where you have a cash option. So you could take cash instead of taking the vehicle. Or if you can't pick up the vehicle in the UK, he will actually work with you at a local dealership in your area to buy the vehicle for you. So really kind of cool to see that the dev has already kind of got the intricacies figured out, right? Because there's a lot of us that are investors here in the US, myself included. I'm all in on the token. I think it's an awesome idea. I think it's a real fun way to bring people together in DeFi. And it's a fun way to give somebody something that maybe they've never had in their life. To wear a $14,000 Rolex around your wrist, to win a Porsche, to win a Tesla, or to win a massive amount of crypto could be life-changing for somebody, right? And, if you win the Porsche, you take the cash option, hey, there you go. Or you take the cash option on the Tesla, or you sell the Rolex. And who knows? And the raffles are going to change every time that a raffle takes place. Now, the cool part about it, a percentage of the raffle earnings goes back for the buybacks and burns to continue pumping the price war of the token. So that's really important to know where that money is going. And a percentage of that goes to the next luxury items that are going to get raffled out to the holders. So everybody wins, right? The token continues to stay healthy. The charts stay healthy. We are a hyper-deflationary token in a lot of aspects. Manual buybacks and burns happen all the time for the dev, will continue to happen with the dev. And on top of that, you're winning on both holding the coin from the fiat perspective, right? Financial perspective, and you're winning from the chance of winning a luxury item. So there's a lot of cool stuff to unwrap with Alcazar. But let's kind of walk through a little bit. Let's look at tokenomics. So right now it has a 3 in, 3 out tax. 2% of that goes to the liquidity pool. Let me pull that up a little bit for you guys. 1% to marketing and utility. I'm actually going to take myself off the screen for a moment. There we go. There was 100 billion Alcazar tokens minted at launch. 400 million were burnt the day we launched. There's 200 million reserved, vested, locked away for centralized exchanges and for the DApp. And then there is a 2%. This needs to be updated. There's now a 3% max wallet, and I believe the 2% max TX is still in place. So he did update from 2% max wallet to 3%. Just has not updated that on the website. I do know that that is in the works though, as well as updating the white paper. So some information right now is not going to be 100% concurrent with what you're hearing in Telegram. That's just a simple edit on the website, the white paper, but it is now 3% max wallet. I do believe the 2% max TX does still hold, but I'm not certain on that. About Alcazar, we are a team of highly experienced and highly motivated cryptocurrency enthusiasts who plan to bring our real-world ideas into the crypto world. Alcazar will start as an ERC20 token, and by the 4th week of its launch, will be registered as a legal company in the United Kingdom to prove its legitimacy. Again, you guys can go. You can search it up on, if you want to go into the UK paperwork and find it, all the filings are there. It is under Alcazar World, but it is a certified business in the UK. As many others, we also do believe in luck and are building a platform for everyone to be able to try their luck on. At Alcazar, everyone will have their fair shot at becoming the owner of a fancy, luxurious watch, an exotic vehicle, or becoming a whale in their favorite token. They are also branching this out as well to sporting events and other venues as well. So not everything is going to have to just be vehicle, or Rolex, right? There are going to be a wide plethora of potential items that you can win, all of which are going to come with a pretty hefty price tag. So everyone wins. Partnered staking is live. They are partnered with Brew Labs. So if you guys want to stake, you can stake. It is a 50-day staking period, so be mindful. There is no emergency exit on your staking, so if you stake your coins, you are staked for the full 50 days. I will say, though, however, what is really cool with Brew Labs is you can compound. So if you stake them, what I'm doing is about every 5 to 6 days, I go in, I click the compound, I pay a real small gas fee, and I compound when I'm earning for that full 50-day term. So you can absolutely stake. You can make a residual income without ever selling your actual full bag, which is beautiful. They're on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. This actually happened within the first 2 days of launch, and they were trending on DEX tools within day 3. So money is definitely being spent to get Alcazar front and center to the DeFi community. So that was super bullish to see, super bullish to witness. Roadmap currently has 3 phases. Phase 1 was the launch of the token, launch of the website, and audit of the contract, starting development of the DApp, which is already underway. 500 community members right now in Telegram. Let's just take a quick look here. We are currently at 1,188 members on Telegram. You can see some good buys coming through. We just had a $800 buy hit. We just had a $467 buy hit, both new members. So very healthy chart. Buys continue to pop in. Usually about this evening hour, we start to see the European and Asian markets kicking in. We start to see a lot of buys overnight. So if you guys are curious, pop in Telegram. I will link it down below. Again, listing on CoinMarketCap, that has already been accomplished. Massive marketing on all social media aspects, that is underway. We have Mr. Bigwell, we have Gandalf, we have Altcoin. There's about 7 or 8 key influencers that are tweeting out about Alcazar. There's a couple YouTube influencers like myself that have partnered with Alcazar that are starting to bring content out to the forefront and to our viewers. Again, I am not currently paid at this time by Alcazar. If that ever does happen or change, you will absolutely know if what I am promoting is a paid promotion or just simply me talking about a token that I truly enjoy, which at this point is what's happening here tonight. Partnerships. This one has not necessarily really been clarified what the partnerships are going to be. I do know one cool thing that Alcazar does for the entire DeFi community. And so if you're in multiple cryptocurrencies, you're going to want to listen to this. Every month he puts up a poll and he'll pick, I think, 9 to 10 different projects, and he has the community vote. Now, it's the Alcazar community, so you got to be in both communities, right? And when you vote, you can choose a project you want to vote for. And what will happen is he does a buyback and then a burn. So it's really super cool. He will help out any community, and then he helps out Alcazar, and he does this on a monthly basis. So if you're in multiple crypto communities and you want to earn a buyback, for your community, this is a great way to definitely get involved in that and an opportunity for you. So really kind of cool to see. Phase 2, we've got daily giveaways and competitions. This has not started yet, but will be starting soon. Launch staking, 3,000 community members. We have already launched the staking, as we talked about on Brew Labs. We are 1,000 and I think 1,188 members. So we're getting really close to that 2,000 mark. That's going to come super soon. So I don't think 3,000 will take long to get to whatsoever. We're already a registered legal-based company in the UK. Again, you can already search that up. We've gone well past the 500 community members. Big influencer partnerships and continuous heavy marketing. We haven't seen a lot of the heavy marketing come into to play yet, but we will. And as I said, he's already got some pretty big influencers in the Twitter space, and he's reaching out to influencers in the YouTube sphere and other aspects of marketing as well. So keep your eyes peeled for whatever marketing does start trickling down. Dex tools, CoinMarketCap journey, already happening. We do have an NFT line that we'll be launching. I don't have all the details on the NFT line at this point, but we'll find out about that. When the NFTs launch, there will also be NFT staking, so it will be an incentivization for you to hold quite a few NFTs, as you'll be able to stake those for rewards. Like I said, releasing the D app, we are about 8 weeks out from this event, so look for that right around Christmas time. Great time to have a raffle, right? Coming right into the Christmas holiday season, kind of makes sense. CEX listing spree, we already currently are, I believe, on 4, or we're either on 3 and have the 4 signed, or we're on 4. I haven't kept track of that, and they're not listed on here. That is a request of mine to get them listed on the website. 5,000 community members, that's the goal in phase 3. I think we're going to supersede that, and then of course we'll see what additional roadmaps are put in place. Now, outside of that, we will go up here, or we'll go back down. Let's see here. Currently, you can buy it, obviously, Uniswap, AV. Oh, he does have them linked right here. Okay, so it looks like the exchanges, I think the exchanges are linked. Let me see here. It doesn't say which ones, and I'm sorry, I'm real terrible at icons, so I'm not going to be able to tell you outside of Uniswap what those other 4 icons are. But if you have questions, pop in the Telegram chat, and we can answer them for you. Or if Shadow Queen does them in chat, she'll let you know as well. As we've already talked about the staking is currently live. Contract address, we're going to take a look at that here momentarily, but we are also going to take a look at the white paper because that's important for a lot of investors. Want to make sure you know thoroughly what you're getting yourself into. So I'm going to pull myself off the screen again. Hang on 1 second. Taking a moment to load, I do apologize. There we go. All right. So we've already read what Alcazar is about. Our smart contract has been deployed in the ERC20 chain with simple but yet useful functions. With a low tax of 3%, the smart contract itself will bring attention to Alcazar. 3% tax is separated in 2% audit liquidity and 1% marketing utility. the utility wallet, excuse me, which holds up to 0.025% of the supply before converting it to ETH and sending it to the deployer wallet. Okay, so if anyone has questions on wallets, that kind of gives you an idea as to what's happening there. The auto liquidity tax will build Alcazar a really strong liquidity floor as time goes on, thus making Alcazar bulletproof in the long run. Volatility within the chart will be limited as time goes on, making the token desirable for whales. The Ethereum collected in the deployer wallet will be used for marketing and utility purposes. Some of it will also be used for buybacks to support the chart, as we have also promised. Alcazar team has got your back. So going back to the manual buybacks and the burns, let's see here. Talking a little bit about the community action, which is really important to see. 300 holders in less than 24 hours of our launch. The community is part of ours and are proud to be so. We welcome everyone in the Alcazar community, and it's as easy as joining our Telegram channels and starting to participate in community activities such as raiding, shilling, etc. You'll find me and Shida Queen in there quite often, helping Flash as well as another great admin, and they're always trying to get everyone to raid. Our team consists of highly professional and experienced members. Our experience in the crypto space has given us the chance to launch Alcazar in the best and most optimal way possible. He says, no matter the market conditions of the crypto space, the transparency within the team is unmatchable, with every transaction we make being public with public wallets. Short to say, our team is part of the community, not above it. We talk a little bit about the utility here. The Alcazar token will have many use cases that will benefit its holders. We are building the D app that will burn Alcazar on every single transaction made through the D app, thus making us even more deflationary than we currently are. So it's also going to have a built-in burn mechanism. I actually was not aware of that. That's pretty cool. The holders will be able to stake their Alcazar tokens. We already can through Brew Labs, earning them passive income on them, thus never having to sell their bags. This will be a big incentive for everyone to hold their tokens, turning the sell pressure insanely low, thus price floor going up. So very lucrative. Alcazar will also launch NFTs in the near future. The NFTs will have their own separate utility within the D app. Okay, so there we go. There's some more bullish information. But this will not be the only use case. The NFTs will also be able to get staked for you to earn Alcazar tokens off of them. So, again, you'll be able to stake your NFTs. Our D app will be a state-of-art built with passion and care by our experienced developers and designers. The D app will make it possible for the team to raffle away anything they see fit. Those consisting of, but not limited to, high-quality luxury watches, exotic vehicles, straight cash, high amounts of certain tokens, and many other items desired by the community. Almost kind of sounds like the community is maybe going to have a say in what they'd like to see within reason, so that's pretty cool. The community will also have, well, there it is. The community will also have a say on what's going to be raffled. I guess I should have read the next paragraph, right? They will be the ones to decide whether the raffle will be a golden Rolex watch or a rose gold Rolex watch. Basically, we are building the perfect D app for you to fulfill your dreams with. We've already talked about tokenomics. Final note, we would like to thank you for taking your time to read the first version of our white paper. We are free to be contacted from Telegram or our other official channels for any questions for the community. Join Alcazar, feel unique, feel royal. Man, super bullish. I mean, guys, show me a project that is raffling away a Rolex or a freaking Porsche. I mean, there isn't one that I know of. That's absolutely insane when you start to think and look at things. Now, yes, the website's simple, but the website doesn't need to be insane. We're not launching 50 pieces of utility, right? We're not doing what Shido is doing. Shido Finance is on a whole other level of just amazingness. Alcazar is here just simply saying, hey, I want to give you a chance to win a Rolex or to win a Porsche. Speaking of, let's take a look at some of that, because it's always cool to see, right? So we're going to bounce over here to Rolex.com. I want to just kind of look and just kind of get a feel for, what we're talking about here. I mean, man, I'll tell you from like a perspective where I sit, I would never be shopping on this website because I just would not spend this kind of money for a watch. But if I win one in a raffle, I'm absolutely going to rock that. And I think everybody in the freaking world would, right? So let's take a look. Let's click this guy here. And I don't know which series watch that he's going to raffle away, but we can take a look and just kind of get a feel for some, right? Let's see. I wanted to get it to where... let's see. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay, here we go. So that watch right there is already worth $12,000, just the way it is. Like, whew, I mean, you get to choose your cool. So that's yellow gold, right? Now he said one was rose gold. So here we go. So this would be the rose gold right here. That's 12,300. So let's just go over and say that's going to be the one. And we're definitely, you know, we're not going to go crazy with diamonds. Let's say he keeps it just like that, right? 12,200. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that you can add some customization effects here. You know, obviously James is probably going to customize it the way he wants to, but just from what you can see right here, a rose gold Rolex in most contexts is around $12,200. Crypto meets luxury. I mean, all you got to do is buy a raffle ticket. I've heard the raffle tickets are anywhere from $2 to $5. They're not going to be $100, $200, $300 raffle tickets. They're going to be realistic, and there's no buy limit on them. So what's really cool with that is, you know, James is going to put a limit on how many tickets exist, but you could go buy 700 tickets. You can dump $1,000 into raffle tickets, and your odds of winning that one of those prizes in those categories is ridiculously good, depending on how many people are buying in raffle tickets. But they're not going to be $300, $400, $500 a raffle ticket. That wouldn't make any sense, right? So it wouldn't make sense for somebody to pay $500 for a raffle ticket and maybe have a 1 in 1,000 odds of winning a Rolex. But it makes a lot more sense for that person to be able to buy at $2 to $5, maybe 15 raffle tickets, and have a decent shot at winning something that they probably would never buy in their normal lives. Pretty freaking cool, right? Let's bounce over a little bit. Tesla's been thrown around quite a bit. I've heard a lot of conversation about Tesla and about the raffles, and you guys are going to be able to pick, right? So let's just go and say, hey, he decides to throw a Model X. You guys realize that a Model X, if we were to order a Model X, let's take a look. That's about $112,000. Let's go back. What's a Model S running? Or let's go Model 3. Right, just your, I think that's your standard, pretty standard, right? Model 3 is $40,000. So even if you don't want the Tesla and you want to take the cash option, you can take the cash option and get yourself 40 grand for a $5 raffle ticket. I mean, you buy one raffle ticket, your odds are not amazing, but there's still a chance you could randomly be picked. And that's $40,000. It's a $40,000 payday for a $5 raffle ticket. That's pretty freaking insane. So Teslas are coming, Rolexes are coming, and then everyone's talking about this one. Everyone's talking about the Porsche. James flat out said today in the Telegram chat that a Porsche is on the table. He didn't mention what model, but if we just look, they range from about 106,000 before there's any customization to the lowest, I think, is what, 57,000 a Macan, freaking $57,000 Porsche. Like, come on. So you got Rolexes, you got Teslas, you got Porsches, you got straight Bitcoin, you got straight cash. Show me a project out there that's doing anything like this. It's so super bullish. We're going to take a moment here. We've got a lot of comments coming through. Let me catch up on everything. Larry Appleton says he's looking forward to this. Alcazar is the hidden gem of the crypto space. I agree. And I think it's a really, really cool thing. Jim Crypto, Alcazar, the next big thing. We got It's Teach. Hey, what's up? Or otherwise known as Shadow Queen. How are you doing tonight? 69 Fastback. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. We were joking about this in chat this evening because I told them all that Daddy's taking the Porsche. Looks like Fastback's coming in for that Porsche. Gonna have some competition. Absolutely, Teach. Somebody will get a Porsche, and that's what's cool about this project. Larry says it's a great project. Sub Sailor, I would love the opportunity to own a Porsche. Big fan of Porsche. Well, there you go. This might just give you that opportunity. Let's see here. Here we go. So Jim corrected me on the exchanges: Asbit, Coinsbit, Emirix, and Coin Tiger. Okay, so those are our 4 exchanges at this point. I do know that there is a massive exchange that is being worked on. Can't tell you any more than that, but my understanding is kind of by the holidays. So not financial advice, not financial guidance, but I'm adding to my bag, and I'm definitely holding my bag. I've got it staked all the way until December 19th. I'll decide what to do with the staking rewards, and then the bag will probably just continue to be staked. But big things are coming. Lots and lots of exchanges. On demand is spinning. Absolutely. Crypto meets luxury. You got it right. Alcazar making moves along with Volts. Both are great projects. You're super early with Alcazar right now. Absolutely. Absolutely early with Alcazar. Volt is a great project. It is a great community. And they are doing great things on the chart. So got to give them credit where credit is due. Speaking of, let's go over here and let's take a look at the Twitter page. Let's see what we got going on with Alcazar. Just got to go through some of the tweets. Again, I'm going to pop out the screen here. You can see right here, October 31st is when our staking went live with Brew Labs. Just show you guys some of the craziness that's happening with this token. I mean, look at some of these buys right here. It's just insane. You know, $10,000 buy, $7,000 buy. Absolutely gorgeous. Got another better screenshot right here. $10,039.38, 6.48 Ethereum. This gentleman over here with 5, or this individual, I should say, with 5 Ethereum. Give you guys kind of a little look at the chart, see what's going on with it. This was, the screen grab was taken on November 4th. So 2 days ago, you guys can see from launch, very healthy, you know, good action on buys and sells. So absolutely bullish on the chart. It's looking great, which we will get into some price action here momentarily. I just wanted to kind of go through the Twitter, see if there was anything new that we'd missed. You guys can see right here, November 4th is when we went live with Coin Tiger. A little video on it right there. Boom, boom. See, there was Emirix right there. Another, a fantastic exchange, by the way. Emirix is a Dubai-based exchange. Lots of volume on Emirix. So a very, very good exchange to be on. So very impressive that we got on that. Let's see. And then there is, no, that's Emirix again. Sorry, I thought that was Coinsbit. So, you love to see when we're trending in the top 100. That was absolutely bullish. And again, that was on November 3rd. So you can see Dex Tools trending, CMC Market Pack trending, Coin Tiger right there. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's very, very, very healthy. Also talk about this here. So on November 1st, Alcazar bought back $10,000 worth of tokens and burned them same day. So boom, $10,000 buyback and burn. Oh, I'm sorry, it was on Friday the 4th. I apologize. So that was just 2 days ago. We burned $10,000 worth of Alcazar. Absolutely bullish, you know, and more burns like that will continue to happen. That's not a one-time event. They will continue to burn tokens. So again, making us hyper deflationary and adding that burn mechanism into the D-app for every buy. That's just one more set of burns. And you're talking about a really limited supply, right? You know, we're under 100 billion in circulating supply. We're not even on major exchanges yet. and our holder count is not that insane. When you start to see all that math that we're going to take a look at next, you'll really understand why this is a hidden gem. Let's see here. Alcazar does the buy contest as well, so keep your eyes out in the Telegram group. If he does a buy contest, you can see here $1,500 in prizes, 0.1 ETH minimum entry. Let's see, 300,000, 200,000, 100,000 Alcazar tokens. So super bullish and easy way to add to your bag, buying 0.01 ETH. Not bad at all. You see right there on Brew Labs and how to stake. You can see the lock duration is 50 days. At this point with this picture, the APR was all the way down to 29.35. And I think there was like 68 or 70 million Alcazar that was staked. An absolutely ridiculous amount of Alcazar that was staked within 48 hours. So super, super, super bullish. Anyways, I don't see anything here that we haven't covered. Oh, I will show you guys this. So this is the certificate of incorporation. So PLC, or private limited company. You can see right there, Alcazar World Ltd. This is registered in the United Kingdom. So for anyone that's got questions, we are a certified and registered company in the UK. Absolutely bullish to see that. With that being said, let's pop over to the charts and take a look at some price action. Right now, let's give it a quick refresh here. Alcazar is trading at the 201334 mark. We are a little bit down on the day, 14.98%. So, if you are looking for a buying position, this is definitely the time. If you look at the last 7 days, you can see, we've had a lot of healthy buys, sell action, but we've always recovered back up to these highs here, about the 1869 level. So, if you're looking for an entry point, this is a pretty sweet entry. This is a bargain right now at 1321. 1 ETH will buy you 1.2 million at this point. I can tell you that that's going to continue to shrink. There is going to be a time where 1 Ethereum, kind of like the Shiba days, right? Where 1 Ethereum was buying you like 400,000 tokens. Those days are coming for Alcazar, and they're coming quicker than I think a lot of people realize with how limited this supply is and how squeezed this token is going to be because of what it's offering. There's not a lot of time for you to build a good solid position. And if we take a look at the top holders, you can kind of start to see that. Right now, you are definitely early. You've got time. There's only 462 holders. But if you look here, you're going to see like the number 5 wallet it's a max wallet of 12 million, right? That's your max. It was originally 6. They upped it 1% more to 3%. Now the max wallet is 12 million. These wallets up here, you've got the dead, the deployer, you have the wallet that holds the ETH until it converts, and then of course you have the Uniswap Alcazar wallet there. So first 4 wallets very easily explained. Top holder number 5 has 12 million, and then you're going to start to see there just drastically goes down, right? Go down here, you got from 12 to the 11th wallet holding 8 million, to the 17th wallet holding 6 million, to the 22nd wallet holding barely 6 million, to the 27th wallet now holding 4.7 million. You can see how quickly it's dropping down because if you didn't get in early when this was at a low market cap on launch, it was a stealth launch, by the way. So if you didn't get in on the stealth launch, there were no pre-sales, there was none of that garbage. It was a clean stealth launch. And if you didn't get in on that stealth launch, man, the price went up real fast. If we go down here, you can see the 50th holder, right, is holding 2.4 million. If we go to page 2, this is where it's going to get shocking. Right, we drop, let's go to the 60th holder, 1.6 million. And from there, I mean, let's see, your 100th holder is holding 596,000 tokens. By the time we hit page 3, you're in the 590,000 and you're dropping quick. You can see right here, 123rd holder of Alcazar is holding 400,000 tokens. And he's still holding 0.0400% of the supply. Not bad at all, but you can see how quickly the spread is on the holders. So super bullish. I will let you know I'm not the 12 million wallet. I know I told you guys I do have one of the top wallets. I am in the top 50. I am not up here. I'm not up here with these guys. I am not a mega whale. In no way, but I hold a decent position and I'm quite happy with it. It's been a good token, so I encourage everybody, if you got a little bit of spare money, don't take it from your current projects. Diversify. That's how you're going to win in this bull market. Be in multiple projects. If you got some spare cash on the side, get a position of Alcazar if you're interested. If you feel like this is a token that's going to benefit you, but I do want to make sure that everyone takes a look at all aspects. So we are going to move over to Token Sniffer. We'll take a look at that and the bubble map. So I always like to show Token Sniffer. Let me grab the contract real quick, just so you guys can kind of see what's going on with it. Token Sniffer updated their website. Nice. So we'll walk through the smell test. We'll see exactly what is and what is not on the token. Give you guys a little bit of an idea of what you're dealing with. And then if we have any other questions, we'll answer those. And if not, we're probably going to go ahead and close out. Let's see what we got here while we're waiting on the smell test to load up. Yes, Larry, next week is going to be absolutely bullish and crazy. James does have something lined up. All right, awesome. Let me take myself off the screen. It does show a 26 out of 100. Let's walk through why that is. Don't be alarmed by this rating. You know, there's projects like Volt. I think Volt is like somewhere in the 50s of 100. Shido is in the same ballpark. They're both great projects. This score has nothing to do with if the project is good or bad. Token is sellable. It's not a honeypot. Buy fee is less than 5%. It is 3. Sell fee is 3. You know, that's solidified and verified, just like it is on the white paper and the website. Verified contract source. This one here, source does not contain a max transaction amount, which is true. The source code contains a function that can set a minimum transaction amount, and that's nothing to be concerned about. Pretty much every project has that, including Volt, including Shido. Ownership, renounced, or source does not contain an owner contract. The contract contains ownership functionality, and ownership is not renounced. So it is not a renounced contract. Again, not really anything to be concerned about. Owner creator wallet contains less than 5% of circulating supply, so 15%. That's the Ethereum wallet. It is not a dev wallet. So again, there is nothing there to be worried about. Tokens burned 40.75, circulating supply 592, 402, 174. You take out what's been burned and what's held, and we're right around our circulating supply. This number is a little bit higher than what's on the website. That I'm not 100% certain on. I know that sometimes the tracking on Token Sniffer is not completely accurate, so again, take that for what it is. Adequate current liquidity, boom, yep. And liquidity is also, by the way, this is important to talk about, liquidity is locked for 100 years. So liquidity cannot be taken or pulled. There's no way that the dev can rug pull the project. LP is locked for a full 100 years. I like to make sure that's crystal clear. At least 95% liquidity locked for 15 days, but when you actually look at the trust swap, it is locked for a full 100 years. We can go into trust swap, should be able to see that. Nope, not connecting my wallet, so I guess we're not going to be able to see that there. But if you have questions on it, you can ask the dev. But it is locked for 100 years. Owner creator wallet contains less than 5% of circulating supply. Already touched on that. Contract is pretty straightforward. There's nothing there that really anyone should be worried about. Take a look at the bubble map. Bubble maps always change. Last time that I came in here and looked at it before I bought in, perfectly clean, looked great to me. That's your dead wallet. These wallets all right here. There's a little bit of interconnectivity on them. I'm not 100% certain on all those aspects there. Take a look over here. That's your LP wallet right there. So that's the one we've talked about. Just kind of pull up a couple wallets. Might just be leaf holders wallets. You know, 770,000. This might be holders that have multiple wallets or have transferred around to different wallets. See right there. This is a holder. It's got 620 million of Shido, and then he's got 2.6 million of Alcazar. So This looks like holder wallets. Nothing that I'm really honestly concerned about. You know, you see this in a lot of projects. Where you get concerned is when you see like the entire side of it clustered together. Then you got to ask some serious questions. But again, James is a pretty spot on dev, and you know, he's very transparent with everything that he does. So there's the bubble sheet. There's the contracts. If you guys have any questions, you can plug that contract in, go do your own due diligence, go look at it yourself, make sure that you're comfortable with buying. But I'll tell you, I have zero concerns with Alcazar. I'm very careful about any project that I do bring onto my platform that I promote. Last thing I want to do is talk about a rug pull or a project that screws investors, right? We're all here to make money in the space. Alcazar is going to give you guys that opportunity. So again, that website is alcazartoken.io. Go check him out. On Dex Tools, it's just Alcazar, just like you see right there. You can pull in, check out the chart. You can see right here, last thing we'll look at before we close out, the 30-day chart. You know, you can see we are in a descending pattern right now. So we have a little bit of a sell-off happening, which, again, is great. It's going to give those new investors an opportunity to get in. Take a look down here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Still see we've got some selling pressure on the 1 hour. I always like to look at the 1 day, just kind of a better idea of what's going on. And you guys can see for the most part on the 1 day, if you look at the 1 day chart, it's just been green tick after green tick after green tick. So, you know, a consolidation and a pullback was definitely expected. You can't run this hard forever and not have a pullback. If you don't, it's just unhealthy for the chart and it's unhealthy for the project in general. We go down here, take a look on the 12-hour chart. It's always a good indicator, and you guys can see that healthy pullback, right? You can see up here, we came up, we kind of peaked, we consolidated down a little bit, had a little bit of a sell-off, came back up, and now we're having a little bit more of a retracement. So absolutely bullish on the chart. I think it's as healthy as a healthy chart can be. If you look at the 15-minute, you know, 15-minute always looks scary, right? Because you see the stair steps down. But you can see right here on this wick, you know, we're working this wick right now. We'll see what happens towards the end of the day. The European and Asian markets have both opened up. So you will start to see some buy pressure coming in. We are kind of getting down to that oversold territory. That's been a really healthy retracement. I would expect here probably in the next hour to 2 hours, we start to see a pump and we start to see a retracement back to the upside. Other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the review of Alcazar. I think it's a great project. I'm really excited for its future. Again, you're talking about Rolexes. We're talking about Tesla giveaways. This go around, we're talking about a Porsche. Talking about straight cash, Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies. Who knows? Might even have some Shido in there. I don't know what James is up to. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. But I know that he wants to give everyone an opportunity to be a whale in whatever token you want to be a whale in. And so Alcazar is going to give you a raffling D app that's unlike anything in the crypto space. And I think that it's revolutionary in a lot of ways. There's nothing else out there doing what James and Alcazar is doing. It's going to be a fun platform. In my opinion, it's a social token. It's going to be a fun experiment to see how it works out. And I'm excited for the ride, and I'm excited for our community. You know, I hope somebody out there, final thoughts for me, what I've always looked for in crypto is somebody changing their life, right? So for me, you know, I hope somebody that maybe invested, like if we go back here, I'll tell you who I want to see win the Porsche. I love you, Fastback. I love you, Bildo. I know you're probably watching this, but you guys aren't the two I want to see win the Porsche. I'm going to tell you who I want to see win that Porsche. I want to see the person, all right? I want to see the person like this right here. Wallet number 256. If you're watching, shout out to you. You got into the project. You got 60,000 tokens. I want to see a wallet like this take home a Rolex, a Tesla, a Porsche, or $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. That to me is what is so impressive about a project. When you literally, every crypto in the world talks and preaches about changing people's lives, right? Everyone wants to call themselves the next Shiba. Everybody wants to say they're going to make you a millionaire. Nobody yet has proven that. I'm waiting for somebody to prove it. But outside of proving that fact, I like to see a project like this that is no bullshit, delivering and going to give you luxury items. And all you got to do is buy a raffle ticket like you would your local lottery for a chance to win. I really hope I really hope wallet number 256 wins the Porsche. If you're hearing me wallet number 256 in Alcazar, you better buy some raffle tickets because I'm rooting for you. I hope you take home the Porsche. With that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being a part of the stream tonight. Go check out Alcazar. It's a super bullish token. It has my support. It has my backing. There will be more content coming on this project here soon. Check out our Telegram. Let me get it out there for everybody real quick. I'm going to put it in the chat before we close out. I want you guys all, if you're not a part of the Telegram, I want you to go get the Telegram. I want you to check out the community. I want you guys to ask questions. That is our official Telegram link right there at the bottom of the screen. Please go check it out. Please pop in there, ask some questions, get familiar with the project, ask for James, ask for ENR. They're more than happy to answer any questions. Ask for me or Shadow Queen. We'll answer them for you too. Thank you guys. I look forward to more Alcazar content on the platform, and we'll talk to everybody later. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your night.